Good morning, everybody. Hey, so it is interesting morning this morning. We have a meeting with Walmart, which is where Tyler works. He had some issues last Friday that resulted in some misunderstandings, some hurt feelings, some concerns on the part of Walmart. So we're meeting with them this morning to hopefully come up with a plan so that he can be successful. So should be interesting. We'll see. Hey, Ty.
Hey, Dad.
Where are we headed this morning?
To Walmart.
Yeah. You know anybody that works there?
Yeah.
Who's that?
There's the store manager, Jason, and Brandon and Lupita and Channing.
How do you know all those people?
They're the management.
Oh, do you just know the managers? Do you just walk in the store
And
and say hi?
I know my supervisor, Zan.
Oh, you're supervisors. That must mean you work there.
Yeah.
Huh. What do you think of working at Walmart?
It's starting to be a little stressful.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What do you do there?
I work as a cashier.
That's cool. How long have you worked there for?
7 months now.
Is it 7 or is it 8 now?
I think 8.
Because it was, February I think you got your job, right?
Yeah. I would say 7.5.
Yeah. How's the actual work though? Is it easy or hard?
It's hard.
Is it really?
Well, it's easy, but it's hard because it's busy.
Yeah, you'd rather it to be slow or what?
I'd rather it be slow.
You think that time goes faster or slower when it's busy?
Time goes slower whenever it's slower, but it gets faster when it's busy.
Really?
Really.
That's good. Well, so see, your shift goes faster when you have lots to do, right?
Yep.
That's good. Are the people there pretty good to work with? Like they work with you pretty good? Do they know you have autism?
Yeah, they know I have autism.
Yeah. Do they work pretty good with you? What about Jason?
Jason definitely works well with me.
That's good. He's the store manager, right?
Yep.
Huh. Well, I know that I'm grateful that Walmart gave you a chance to have a job, even if it's sometimes stressful.
Yeah.
Because what have we talked about with other people with autism sometimes, other adults and jobs?
I don't remember.
Do you think they have a easy time or a hard time finding a job a lot of times?
A lot of people with autism that have harder times finding a job.
Yeah, so I'm grateful that they're willing to work with you and have you on their team, and we're going to hopefully put together a plan this morning that'll help you be successful, huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to head to Walmart, and we're going to meet with a couple of people, and Tyler also gets some help from vocational rehabilitation. Her name is Rhonda, and so we're going to hopefully get her advice on a couple of things too, and see if we can put together a plan that'll make Tyler successful for the long term. And I'll let you know how it goes. Hey there. So we finished our meeting at Walmart, and it was both encouraging and stressful, if I'm being honest. There's some challenges that Tyler's having that he just needs to basically work through and make changes on his own, or he won't have a job here anymore, unfortunately. But encouraging at the same time, because he has an employer that is willing to work with him, that is communicative, that advocates for him as best he can, and that is very flexible with regard to scheduling and availability and different things. So I don't know, I'm a little stressed out, but it is what it is, and I got to just keep reminding myself that all we can do is prepare for and work through the situations that come across, and not try and stress about things that may or may not happen. So he's working his shift today. He just went in a few minutes ago, and he will. The personnel people are going to try and adjust his shift lengths for the shifts that are on the schedules, and then adjust his availability down the road to try and make it so that he's not working 7 or 8, 9 hours at a time. Thinking maybe that by shortening those shifts, maybe that'll decrease boredom and things like that. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So he just went into work. He works an 8-hour shift today, actually. So I'm hoping, I asked him to call me on his breaks and stuff, and maybe we can talk through any kind of frustrations or anything he has going on. But I'm hoping that the message has been sent to him and that he's understanding it. And he's a good guy. That's the frustrating and discouraging part. He's a good guy, but he just has these flares of autism, I guess you would call them, that cause him problems. And just the inability to kind of regulate his frustration, or to keep his attention, or just the social skills that he continues to work to get better at, but that the autism just prevents him from being ideal at. So he's a good guy, and I love him. And like I always tell him, no matter what I talk about, either with people, with him, or here even on this vlog, I'm not upset with him. I'm frustrated with autism, and I wish for his sake that he wouldn't have the difficulties that he has. So anyway, more to come. Off to work now, though. Hey everybody, so sitting here at work, started our real estate brokerage back in May, and so this is the broker office section of that brokerage, and we have one other office here that has my beautiful office manager / wife's / executive assistant's desk, as well as another desk for agents to use. We have added one full-time agent, and with 2 more coming on here shortly, so excited about that. Getting the errors of all kinds on my computer as I just got here, so I'm trying to get things up and running, but it's given me a hard time today. As you can see, I keep my Mickey Mouse up on the wall there because it reminds me of the fun times that we want to have because we're working. This is why we need to be here and do well and take care of our customers and clients, just because we want to be able to play too. So that's why that's on my wall, to remind me of that too. So be honest with you, it's one of those days that I don't really want to be here at the moment, but I'm here, and so I need to get some things done. But just wanted to check in real quick and introduce you to the office, I guess, a little bit. Can't really see much of it around me. It's really not that big, but we're happy so far. It's a good place to start. So here we go, off to do some work. All right, heading out. A little bit early of a day, but I got to go home and do a couple things and actually edit the next video to go up. So excited about that. But I'm gonna head home and see what everybody's up to. So here we go. This is my office, by the way. This is where Amanda sits for the reception area, and just a nice little office. So I just got a call from my oldest. He's at work. We had the meeting with Walmart this morning, and if I'm being honest, I've been sitting here with a pit in my stomach for the whole day, just hoping that he can be successful and that the issues he was facing will be resolved, and just didn't quite know what was going to happen. So I've been sitting here just pretty nervous and hoping that he did well. And he says so far so good. I had him call me on his lunch break so that he can talk about anything that's bothering him or anything. And he said he's frustrated a little bit with the long lines, and that he's busy and that they don't have as many cashiers on today. But for the most part, he said he's keeping all of his emotions in check. And we talked about how you got to be there until your scheduled time anyway, so you might as well have customers to make the time go faster. Otherwise you're just basically sitting at the register twiddling your thumbs, right? So hopefully that made sense, but I'm proud of him for adjusting his behavior and doing what he can to keep his job. And I know that it's tough for any of us that go to work, and specifically for the first time for your first job, and especially you toss autism into that mix as well. It definitely has its own set of challenges as well. So I can appreciate that, but hopefully he's doing a good job of keeping that successful and keeping that going. So yeah, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I can't wait to see him later today and talk about his day. Hopefully everything went okay, and we'll just keep praying for him. That's really all we can do, is support him and pray for him and hope everything works out based on that. So that was a good phone call. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummier. Oh. So you wanted me to look at the food when I said that, huh? That looks good.
It's gonna be cabbage soup.
Cabbage soup?
Yep.
So what did you do today?
Did laundry.
Yeah?
Cooked this. And I watched some YouTube.
You cleaned too.
Yeah, I freaking cleaned out the upstairs bathroom and had an entire laundry basket worth of crap to throw away. Like, how do you how do you amass how much stuff that's just like shoved in cupboards and drawers that you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw that in there. One day I'll use this half of a face mask package from 2007.
Just out of curiosity, how much of it was mine versus yours? Because there's probably a good amount of my stuff under there, I would say, too. Like random little things that have been either bought for me or I've bought. Like, I'm going to try that and then just
some
never
of
use
it's
it.
like, a lot of the stuff that was yours was like travel stuff. So like if I've purchased travel stuff and we've taken a trip and you've used like a drop of it.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much what was yours.
Meanwhile, I went to work today, and, well, for a little while anyway, and got some stuff done, trying to find some business, Got to make the moolah, make the Benjamins.
I did a little bit of work in the office today on the computer. Did you know?
I know, I mean. Do you?
Yeah.
Where do you think the dogs went? Let's go see. Hennessy, do you have a rough life?
Our house is super quiet.
It's because all the boys are both gone. There's the henna.
I don't know that it's like
Hi, hen.
horribly noisy when they're here though.
Hi. Where's Maddie? Oh, I see her out here. So Hennessy's our old girl. She's 14. And Maddie, she's not a pup anymore, but she's only about almost 7. So, hi Maddie. Hey. Hi. How's it going? Are you a good girl? Yeah. So wifey's been doing a good job the past few weeks of menu planning. So she puts up here what we're going to have. And it has to vary sometimes just because something will come up, or like something will change, plans will change, or like work will be extremely busy that day. And so neither one of us will do anything food wise. So we might have to say, oh, that goes there because that's quicker or whatever. But I appreciate when she meal plans. And I'm looking forward this week to air fryer wings and rings, because that's going to be awesome. Anyway, I appreciate my wifey poo. All right, is that soup going to be good, wife?
It is. You can add the cabbage now
Okay.
to the here.
Yeah, you should film for a second, because then people can see what it looks like from your perspective.
Okay.
All right.
Much lower.
Much lower.
Oh. What? I don't want to be on selfie.
What do you mean you don't want to be on a selfie? So what's it like to be 15 inches shorter than your husband?
It's about like this. This is
So you're straight ahead as my stomach.
Here's my eyes. That's my perspective that I get.
Right here.
Here, I'll make sure that it's going straight ahead. And I have to look up. Oh, here, and then here's just straight ahead. I'm right about.
But let's be honest.
I'm right about.
Show them what you actually see when you look up.
Aww.
Actually, you see this most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, huh? So we also do some of this when the mood allows.
The mood always allows.
When the schedule allows. How about that? Does that work?
Yeah.
How is that for you?
Lovely. It's actually a little chilly. I'm gonna have to start bringing my blanket
Says the
out.
Arizona people.
I'm gonna have to start bringing a blanket out.
Oh my gosh, it's probably like
My
70
toes.
70 degrees right now. 75 degrees right now.
It is 75.
See? It's a little chilly.